knows? Maybe someone who reads this can help me piece together what the hell was going on. So I was a sophomore at Boston University at this time this happened. So the year was either 2012 or 2013. I was living on campus on a small street named Bay State Road. The majority of BU's campus is an approximate 1 mile stretch along the bustling Commonwealth Avenue, and behind the buildings on Commonwealth Avenue is the parallel Bay State Road, a brownstone and cherry blossom lined street that provides dorms for BU students, as well as some MIT fraternity houses. It's beautiful, and in an area of Boston that's pretty busy, it feels quiet and safe. It didn't feel so safe this particular Saturday. I was walking down Bay State Road towards Kenmore Square between noon and 2 p.m. when I noticed it. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a white van heading up the street veer from the right side of the road to the left side, close to where I was on the sidewalk. Since I was walking past a large dorm building, I thought the van was parked near me as I was to make some delivery for the school. I didn't give it much attention. "Hey kid," I turned around. I thought the driver was looking for help on where he should park to make his delivery, so I got a little closer. "You, want a free stereo? You'll have to climb inside to get it." It's amazing how time seems to slow down when you're entering fight or flight. This line felt so ridiculous and cheesy, I thought this had to be a badly written script from a film major's project, and someone nearby was filming my reaction. Or at least one of the fraternities on the road was playing an insensitive prank. My eyes darted around. There was no windows in the back of the van, so I wasn't being filmed from the inside. No one with cameras on the sidewalk, nor the sidewalk across the street. And there weren't many hiding spots nearby for a hidden shot. This was real. I looked back to the driver to find his eyes locked on me. I can tell he never looked away while I was making my assessment, just staring at me with this strange look of amusement, like we were in the middle of a game of chess and he was only a couple of moves away from checkmate. What's worse, this tall, fairly muscular man in his 50s had his right hand on the steering wheel and his left below the window, assumedly on the door handle. He was in position to bust open the door and make a move towards me at any second. And with him ready to pounce, I thought there was no way I could outrun him to the building entrance yards behind me. I tried to distract him with questions about the supposed stereo while I shifted my position to get a better idea if I could make a run for security. I thought a sprint could be possible until I noticed his friend in the passenger seat. A second man was sitting in the passenger seat, obscured by the larger and older man. This man was younger, in his 30s, and was also fit. He was also just as creepy as his friend. He leaned forward to get a better look at me and smiled. The smile. If every alarm wasn't already ringing inside my body, they certainly were now. Both of them gave me the same sleazy, chilling smile. Now, I'm a very intuitive person, and the vibe I was getting from these two men wasn't serial killer. It was something stranger and more gross, and the only thing that feels close to correctly describing it was sexual. As in, if these two men didn't manage to burst out the front of the van and wrangle me inside the back of the van, something other than mutilation or murder was going to happen to my body. And I distinctly remember the feeling that they didn't just want to take me somewhere else. No, there was something in the back of the van. At this point, I felt I was like out of options, so if these two were going to pounce on me, I might as well give them a struggle they weren't expecting. So I gave him my best fuck off face, which made myself look bigger, and put every drop of venom I had behind my response when they asked if I wanted to go inside. No, and I stared him down, just stood there and returned the uncomfortable stare they'd been giving me, and for some reason it worked. Their smiles were replaced by looks of disappointment and a general sense of it's not worth it. They leaned back into their seats, put the van in drive, and punched the gas, heading back to Common Ave. As the van drove off, I tried to get a look at the license plate to report it to Boston University Police, but I couldn't get a read of it because of my nearsightedness. And reporting a generic white van driven by two generic-looking white men somewhere in uptown Boston felt fruitless. It was bizarre. Two men trying to lure a younger man into their van in the middle of the day on a populated street. It sounds so stupid. I still question if it was real or fake. Thanks for the story. The story was submitted 4 hours ago by JasonlivesXXIII.